Hello, I'm Sanjay Srinivas, working as AX Senior Consultant. I have total 14 years experience in AX. I have overall 14 years experience, and I have 9 years experience in AX itself. And I have worked on various modules like financials, I worked on trade and logistics, I worked on projects, I worked on manufacturing also. So I am here to explain you about Dynamics AX. Dynamics AX, some of you might know about Dynamics AX. You might have heard about this you from your friends, or you might have heard about it from your colleagues or maybe somebody. But let me explain you what exactly it is. Dynamics AX is an ERP application. So ERP might ERP means what? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise resource planning helps companies to plan the resources, basically to plan. For planning of the resources, they use the application. Planning in the sense, in a company there may be a different departments, there will be different cost centers, there will be different operations like sales operations, purchase operations, finance operations, HR operations. Different types of operations will be there. In order to coordinate all these types of operations of a business, we need to have control on the operations. To have the control on operations, to coordinate between these finance, HR, purchase, all these operations of a business, we need to have a system. That system is normally known as ERP system. Dynamics AX is also one of the ERP systems or ERP applications available in the market. Basically, it is a business application. Business application helps businesses to record, to view their recorded transactions, and to see the recorded transactions in the form of reports. For all that purposes, the ERP applications, or I can say business applications, will be useful. So today I'll explain you about the demo of the Dynamics AX demo class. So demo contains what is Dynamics AX, and the agenda is very simple. Today's demo's agenda is very simple. What is Dynamics AX is the first thing, and then why AX, second thing, where do we get jobs after learning, or first let me explain you about training details over here. What we provide training here, and then job market, where after learning this, where we can get the jobs. So this is a simple agenda for today. Demo, basically I will explain the AX. So there are many ERP available. As I said earlier, AX is a business application. It helps the businesses to control, to have control, to integrate different business functions into a single system. We use AX. So basic use is that. Then in the market there are many ERP systems are available. It's not only AX. It is a competitive world. There are many ERP systems are available like SAP, Oracle, JD Edwards, BAN. All these are different ERP systems. So you can ask, or you may have in something in mind that there are many ERP systems available. Why should I go for Dynamics AX? Why should I learn Dynamics AX? So that may be the question in your mind. So let me explain you what is Dynamics AX, and then why you need to go for Dynamics AX, and what is the speciality in the training. And after learning this, generally the people who come here are generally, who wanted to learn this application, are generally job aspirants. are the people who wanted to uh, work in a software company in the software industry or in a software service industry where they can uh, have more job satisfaction and more salaries. So basically, so those are the target people or the required people who can learn this application. Okay, fine. What is Dynamics AX? What it does? Dynamics AX is an ERP application from Microsoft. You know Microsoft, right? Most of you know Microsoft. Microsoft is an IT uh, giant. I can say leader in IT companies, one of the leaders in IT companies, topmost IT company. So actually what happened is initially Microsoft business focus or software development was focused only on limited areas like operating systems, MS Office. But later they observed that there is a market scope. There is a scope for the different softwares in the market, not only that normal applications like operating system and MS Office. So to have that, when they thought it is late. Okay, before 2000, year 2000, there was very limited ERP packages. SAP was leader by that time. When Microsoft thought SAP was became leader in that area. So then they thought if we start development, if we do start R&D and development on Dynamics AX, it may take time. So then they thought, is there any readily available ERP product is there, which is good, which can be affordable by the different clients, which can be easily support for business requirement with different business requirement. Then they thought they find some readily available applications are readily available softwares that they some of the IT companies are purchased, developed. So Microsoft what it thought, don't start R&D and development at this moment because it will be late, because time is late for Microsoft. So they thought they wanted to buy some ERP from outside sources. They acquired a company called Damagod. Damagod is the company who developed actual Microsoft Dynamics AX product, and Microsoft acquired that company. Then automatically the product of Damagod Accepta, actually it was Accepta, their name was Accepta. So it's a Denmark based company. So that product automatically became the Microsoft product, and then Microsoft started further developments, started feature enhancements on the product, and started releasing the Microsoft versions. Like it acquired Nokia, similarly it got acquired some other company which developed Accepta, and after acquiring that they renamed it as Microsoft Dynamics AX, and they categorize that as a business application. Okay, that's about the background of AX, how it is became the product of Microsoft, and then the use of it. It's a business application, as I said. Business application uh, basic intention of the business application is that it supports the businesses to integrate the business operations, to help them to record the transactions, to help them to have the reports required in the required formats. This Dynamics AX helps the businesses in order to have the integrations between departments, in order to have the tracking, posting of expenses, tracking of expenses, and all. So you can ask a question, why? Then why we should learn? There are other applications also there in the market which helps the businesses to record the transactions and also to generate the reports. So that when there are number of softwares are available, why we need to learn this? The reason is very simple. I'll come to that bit later. Okay. But before that, let me give you an example. There are a number of two-wheelers available in the market. Like take Bajaj Chetak. Bajaj Chetak was leader at some point of time. At some point of time. Nowadays, if you see Bajaj Chetaks on the road, very few are almost not there. The reason, the technology used or the problems in it. Technology used is not support for the recent era or recent trends, I could say. So in order to have that, we need to, that the trends are changed, people interest is changed. Nowadays everybody is looking for a easy riding bikes, like auto clutch, auto start, auto gear kind of bikes. Bajaj Chetak, if you wanted to start, you have to bend it, you have to kick it to start. So I could say Chetak, if you say Chetak is not a bad bike, it's a good, but the problem is with the technology used, outdated technology. So here also Dynamics AX is a technology that they used, a recent technology, and that supports for the different businesses, different easily convertible, easily UI. Basically the user interface will be easy so that the users can operate it easily. So easiness. So what I could say is the benefits of learning AX. One thing is easy. Why? If it is easy for the client, or I could say instead of easy, it's a user friendly. It's a user friendly application. Okay, when it is user friendly application, what is the use for us, sir? Generally, to capture the market. First of all, it should be user friendly. User friendly products will capture markets easily. Okay. So end users of this application or Dynamics AX end users will feel it, it's good to operate. That's the way it will help them a lot. So that's the reason, this is one of the reasons that Dynamics AX got focus in short span of time, got goodwill in short span of time. So it occupied almost more than SAP's more than SAP market in terms of number of implementations because of the benefits that it has. First is user friendly. The second one is cost of the product. Cost of the product and implementation. So cost of the product is also less. Cost of the product means here is AX. Generally businesses, when they implement, definitely they will see what is their investment on the implementation of software. So their cost will be analyzed. They will analyze the cost and they will compare. Okay, SAP is coming at cheaper rate or AX is coming at cheaper rate. Both are same. The purpose of the both is same, which will help them to have control on operations, to integrate the business operations. But cost is also very important. So AX has very less cost when we compare with SAP and Oracle. Very less. When it is coming at cheaper rate, good technology with very user friendly technology, definitely demand will be there. That's the reason it has very good demand in recent times. Okay, it has increased demand a lot after 2009. Till 2009 the market was very slow in Dynamics AX, but after 2009 huge market. It increased drastically and overcome all the ERP products, I could say. Almost others are gone. Now only major products in the market are SAP and Oracle. It has far ahead than SAP and Oracle in terms of number of implementation and revenue. Okay. Cost of implementation is other reason that Microsoft Dynamics AX has demand, and the other reason is maintenance cost. Very, very, very less maintenance. Very less maintenance cost. That means the cost of the maintenance is very, very less for Dynamics AX. Maintenance cost means what? The support cost. So that's the when the support cost is less. Why the support cost is less in case of implementation? The reason is very simple. Because it's a user friendly product. When it is user friendly, users will understand what is happening behind in the system. So they will analyze, okay, this is what it has to work, this is what it has to have. Then the issues that they raise will automatically come down because they know how that is working. That's the reason why, very less maintenance cost it has. Okay, these are major reasons that Microsoft Dynamics has very good demand than all other ERP products. So now, why we need to learn AX? Okay, I explained you that okay, Dynamics AX has a very very less cost than other products. It's a user friendly product. It has very less maintenance cost. Fine, all that is fine. Why then? Why we should learn? Even still, you will have some questions in your mind. And what is the benefit with that? If product cost is less, what is the benefit for us as an individual? We won't use that application, right? But the market you need to search. You are here to not to use that product. You are here to work you are here to get a job into that area. So in order to get a job into that area, you need to have knowledge in that. Okay. Or you should analyze where the demand is, for which product demand is more, for which product competition is less, demand more, competition less. So demand and competition you need to see, I could say, demand and competition. So when we compare with other ERP, if you decided to learn ERP product, then compare with ERP product, not other IT products. So demand and competition, if you see, there is huge demand because of the above reasons. User friendly, cost of implementation is less, maintenance cost is less. Okay, and because of that, demand is one thing, and the competition, if you see the outside market, how many people are coming with the knowledge of SAP, how many people are coming with the knowledge of AX? Take Amirpet only. In the Amirpet itself, there are many institute, thousands of people learning SAP and coming out of it. But how many are there getting jobs? Very less. Not even 1%. But in AX, we could say 60 to 70% success rate. From my students itself, in the previous batches, they got 60 to 70% of the people got jobs. Okay. So in a batch, if in a batch 10 people are there, out of 10 people, definitely 5 to 7 people definitely will get the jobs. Depends on their work. It depends on their dedication, hard work. So what I could say is the competition is very less because still people are not aware about this. And why the demand is more? What is the reason for demand? Is it only because of cost and user friendliness? There are other also there. The other reasons are, I could say, like it will support for different kinds of industries. Support for different kinds of industries means in the business, when you say about business will have different types of operations, like a company may be a trading company, a company may be a manufacturing company, A company may be a service industry which undertake the projects and deliver it. So when we say an ERP application or a business application, that business application must support for different or variety needs of the customers. So to support that variety needs of the customers, AX will support. Other systems, if you take SAP will also support. I am not denying that, it is also good product. Okay. Apart from the above, I mean user friendliness, cost and cost of maintenance, feature wise SAP is also good. All features are there, but competition is huge in that. So SAP will support good for all types of industries. Oracle will also support. Oracle supports best for financials. Okay. Poor in manufacturing and supply chain area. Oracle is not good in supply chain and manufacturing industry. So equal, it should support for equal requirements, for equal support for all types of industries. And the mostly service, it is not possible from, I could say not possible, very difficult to implement service industries using other ERP system. It is easy in Dynamics AX. So that also you need to think about while choosing an ERP, to think about your job in IT career. Okay, that's also one of the factors you need to think about, what type of industries we can implement this AX. So because of these reasons, I could say I will strongly recommend you to learn this ERP. If you wanted to learn ERP system and wanted to be part of IT companies, and if you wanted to be part of your IT career, then you can choose this AX. You better, this is the best option I could say, rather going for other ERP systems. Okay. Then if you wanted to work as an accountant, or if you wanted to work as a what I could say operations, one of the warehouse manager, or you wanted to act as a clerk in a company, then you wanted to act as a BPO employee, in those cases I would suggest, if you have a strong intention to have in IT industry in software job, then this is suggestible. In accounting, if you wanted to go like accounting field, I would say it is not recommended, not required learning of all these things. Okay, so that's about this introduction and about the AX and training. Here we are providing training in two areas basically: financials and trade and logistics area. Okay, basically these two areas we are focusing, because most of the jobs are available in these two areas. Most of the jobs. There are few jobs are available in manufacturing area. Demand is also there, but very less people are available, manufacturing people. Okay, but implementations also, the demand is also very less. If in a company 10 employees are there, it may be one employee may be part of manufacturing, others are a part of the financials or trade and logistics. Okay, so we provide this training. Financials, when I say financials includes different module. Financials means what? In a project. Okay, let me explain you what is project and what is our role, then you will understand what is financials and trade and logistics. If you are part of implementation, if you are part of IT company, what you will do is, your IT company, maybe assume that you are a part of Infosys company. What Infosys will do is, Infosys undertake a project. Project in the sense, Infosys will take a contract from the some business. Let us take Reddy's Laboratories Limited. Reddy's Laboratories Limited wanted to have Dynamics AX as an integrated system for them. But when they wanted to have it directly, they cannot install and use it. It is not like MS Office, it is not like your operating system. Next, install, next, and use it. No. Business application is not like that. It only a template or a skeleton is given for this by Microsoft. So Infosys will take a project or contract from the Dr. Reddy's Laboratories company, and then they will take the requirements. Infosys people, assume that you are part of Infosys, assume that we are all part of the Infosys. So when we wanted to implement or we wanted to give the software for them as for their back-end operations, we will be part of that. That is called as project. We will be part of that project, and we will go to the Reddy's Laboratories, and we will get the requirements from the Reddy's Laboratories. As per the requirement of the Reddy's Laboratories, we will configure the system. To configure that based on the requirements of Reddy's Laboratories, there are different functions are there in the Reddy's Laboratories. The different functions are, they have financials, business functions are there. What they do in the financials? They do payments, they do receipts, they do general ledger, general transaction, financial transactions, they maintain their fixed assets, all that stuff they will maintain. To maintain that, they need some configurations with respect to financials area. So for that, one among ours will work as a finance consultant, and he will be responsible for configuration of general ledger module. I mean, what I am trying to say is, financials covers general ledger module, also accounts payable, also it covers accounts receivable, it covers fixed assets module, it also covers cash and bank management, and finally budgeting. These 6 modules are part of general ledger area. Okay, basically to do these operations, these financial operations like payables, receivables, assets management, cash and bank management, to do budgets, preparation of budgets, for all that stuff, one among us will act, or some people among us will act as finance consultants. And trade and logistics, this contains, trade and logistics means what? The operations like purchases, sales, maintenance of warehouses, keeping the storage of the goods, issue of goods, packing the goods, quality testing of goods, all that will be done using AX. To do all that operations, configurations will be done. Those configurations will be part of trade and logistics. So this trade and logistics area covers procurement and sourcing, one thing, warehouse management or inventory, I could say, inventory management, warehouse management, warehouse. Then it also covers sales and marketing, and finally it covers transport management. And your part of the product, part of the product information management will be covered. So basically to provide a solution for procurement, inventory, warehouse management and sales and marketing. For these purposes, trade and logistics consultant will be useful. Okay, this is about content, basic contents of the each and every area of the trainings that we are providing at this moment. And okay, as part of training, it will take 40 to 45 days, depends on the external forces. Sometimes I may not be available, sometimes class may be cancelled due to some unavoidable reasons, maybe rainfalls and all, so I may not come. So in those cases, but any cost, the course will be completed in 45 days. 40 days minimum. We will try to finish by 40 days, but any cost, it will be completed in 45 days. Anything, whether financials or trade and logistics, it's a 45 days course. Okay. Apart from the explanation in the class, we also provide the soft copy of material. So soft copy, what I am saying is the materials will be sent to your mail ID for your reading, for understanding. Whatever explanation I give in the classroom will have in the book format, in the PDF format, that will be for your reference, for your understanding what exactly that is. Okay, so that will be helpful for you to understand the classroom explanation clearly. Okay, and also apart from this, we'll give working notes. Working notes is basically helpful for you to working notes. You no need to write, automatically system will record that working notes. The recorded working notes will be recorded along with the screenshot, not voice recording won't be there, only screenshots and the path navigation where I went to and whatever I have created, that will be clearly shown there in the form of document, and that will be helpful for you to practice. Working notes is basically for practice purpose. Materials is basically for understanding what is the functionality behind the configuration that we are doing. So this is, and classroom training, it is completely classroom training. If somebody is unable to join in the classroom, they can also be joined from online, from their home, if they have internet facility. Okay, that facility is also we are giving. It is classroom come online training kind of thing. Okay, so that's about the training details. Yeah, that's about training details. Fine. Then, okay, we know now what is AX, what is ERP, what is the market, and all we know. But that's fine. But where we get the jobs? Most of you are job aspirants, I know. You wanted to have jobs. You are here to get job somewhere in IT, or you wanted to start your career in IT. To start your career in IT, you need to have awareness where we will get the jobs. Jobs are available from Microsoft, many companies. Jobs are available in many companies, right from Microsoft to blah blah blah. Many companies are there. Job openings are there in Microsoft, Wipro, Infosys, TCS, IBM, Accenture, Hitachi, all these companies. If you put your resume, first you will get call from either Accenture or from the HCL. That is basically you will get, and many companies are offering jobs. But you may have one more question. Do we get, are there any chances for freshers or experience? Do you need experience? Okay, let me tell you, to be frank, many companies which are which are recognized as CMM level 5 companies are the companies which are uh, uh, IT leaders like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, all these are IT leaders right from Microsoft. Many leaders are there. In all those companies, openings are not there for freshers. Many, all those companies are recruiting only experienced candidates because think logically, it's not like experienced or freshers. Okay, their client, generally their client base is international clients, European clients, US clients, Australia clients. Generally, when you wanted, they put you in a project, you have to deal with them. To deal with them, you need to have sufficient knowledge in the product and you need to have sufficient experience, not only knowledge. You should have the skills that you should manage the client. Simple. So that's the reason they do not prefer freshers. They prefer the experienced candidates so that they will do it easily, they will do it without any interruption for the client. That's the only intention. Other than that, it's not like that they don't recruit freshers. Freshers in the sense, fresher who is college pass outs, again, freshers will have different meaning. Freshers who is a college pass out, fresher who is a working in other stream and wanted to move into this side. So those who are working in other stream and moving to this side, those people are not called as freshers. Those people are called as laterals. But at the same time, experience is not in the same area. Therefore, they will consider non-technology based or other technology known people are considered as only freshers. Okay. Then, as you said, sir, all the jobs are available only in the big IT companies. Jobs are there only for experienced guys. Then what about the candidates like freshers? What about them? Do they get jobs? I could say yes, we have job openings in small companies. There are number of small companies working as Microsoft partners for Dynamics AX. Those partners are offering fresh jobs. There are companies like RSR Technologies, B2B Technologies, Dhanush Infotech, uh, Praxis, many like Millennium Software, like there are number of companies are there. So you might not heard about those companies. So those companies are offering jobs for the fresher candidates. Okay, if you but salaries, again, salaries matter here. They won't pay salary much. The reason is their client base basically Indian clients. They may go for their revenue is also less. They may get some support projects. Based on the support project, based on the revenue that they get, some of the revenue they will share with you. But big companies, their revenue is in dollars, not in INR. They'll give you good salaries but recruit experienced candidates. These people will get revenue less and also salaries also less. So on the whole, I could say that jobs are available for freshers, jobs are available for experienced candidates. So freshers, you will have conditions apply. You have to work in a small company and you may start with a less salary. Okay, but for experience, there are a lot of options for them. Okay, suppose you can ask one question. Suppose we wanted to put some experience. There are many people I have seen who will come and ask the questions like, if you put a fake experience or if you put experience, do we get jobs? Yes, definitely. 2 to 3 years experience openings are there in many companies, or 3 years, 4 years experience are there in many companies. You can go for that. So Srinivas will help you out in getting experience and all. That's different story altogether. But yes, options are there, I could say. Okay. So that will be helpful for you to get into that. But if those who wanted to go as experienced candidates, then very important that you have to focus, you have to practice rigorously, you have to practice a lot, you must be expertise in AX. Those who wanted freshers, you will have some time, you will have some scope to learn there, but for experienced guys definitely will not be there. Directly they will put in a project and then they will ask you to do delivery directly. So that is a thing that you need to focus on for the, if you show as a experienced candidates. Okay, so it is up to your wish whether what is the way you wanted to go, so accordingly you take decision. So that's about the AX related stuff, and about training, about what is dynamics AX we discussed, about training details we discussed, about job market where we get the jobs and all we discussed. Okay, so this is an insight about dynamics AX that helps you okay to understand what it is, where we get the jobs, what type of training we will give, all that stuff you might have understand. So the demo intention is also this, to explain you about the most of the people who come for the demo are normally not aware what it is. So our intention is very simple, to explain the candidates about this training, and then how it the training, how the product is, how where you can get the jobs and all stuff is the intention to explain in the demo class. So that's all about the demo here. So thank you all. Thank you.